second generation father, and 68 to 70. Then about to the 1968 or 69, about the feet in the middle of the road, something in the tights, those similar, different shape, but could be satellites on the corners, the rounded and actually at the top, 18 and 600 usually reflectors. That's a lot. $160,000 for and that's their call. I think there's a reason for it too. And this is an interesting bill. There's 63 Corvette custom for Winnipeg. Well, listen to the NLCS Wednesday South Step and Chelsea and LT4 first cover. The bill has this. This is one of those races. Jason, it is like you got the whole that's really the most it is. Like when it comes to existing seats, to give you the state, it's almost like it's right now, it's this is another real 63 Corvette roasted body sitting on a roasted something. Yeah, all those these things going to that. And this right here,
festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when the team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first two games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and starting this one, Chris Sale.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance, so we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix the ball in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Sale delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The lefty fires. Swing and a miss. Time to go up the ladder for the K.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Green, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, right field. Acuna sizing this one up. Snags it for the second out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Finds its way through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball one there. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And now the lefty. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. And a strike. Here comes a pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one 95 to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Atlanta, and today's starter, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike. Hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite-level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time. He never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Zips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now base is empty. It misses. 3-0. That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And there's ball four. So, man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right down to shoot. 1-1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Arcia over at first with one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lays out. Can't squeeze it. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So one out with two aboard. Here's Austin Riley. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Throws in the dirt, but he scoops it. And a double play ends the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back at Truist Park, top of the second. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Sale back to work. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Booth. Love being a part of these games.
That's a strike. 1 and 2. This is inside. Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That one close, ruled a ball, and that's ball 1.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Big time power. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, Boog, Sale carried the load in Chicago and Boston when he pitched for the White Sox and Red Sox, but this staff in Atlanta is on a different level. He's even joked that he could pitch horrible and people won't even notice because he's surrounded by so much talent.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kelman under it. Kelman makes the grab. Here's Kike Hernandez. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball.
What happened? He was running like 7.
Sale ready. That's a little bit low. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Here is Ozzie Albies update. Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. The slider was not part of his arsenal when he debuted in 2008. He was a fastball, changeup, curveball guy. But in May of 2009 at Wrigley Field in a bullpen session, he decided to try a new pitch. Kershaw fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kershaw deals. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Adam Duvall into play. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. With A.J. Ellis as his catcher, Mike Borzello as the coach. He threw a couple of them. It was near perfect right away. And he started using the slider right from there in May of 2009. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Foul ball there. Hard ground ball, base down. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here is Matt Olson. That's in there. That's strike one. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. Steal one. Fought off foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job for the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch. Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curve by any means, but at the plate, you can tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
So here's Murphy now. That clips the corner. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 outs. And there's a foul ball. And that one is inside. Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Jared Kelnick on deck for Atlanta. And a 3-2. On the ground, right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Right throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
To me, like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Here's Jared Kelnick. There's a strike. on 2 outs. In rhythm, and the count is 1-1. Left-hand batter waits and fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. We played 2 full. No score. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball. He's a threat deep into the count as well.
And Sale deals. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of a changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now Riley Green. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Top of the third, no score. On the ground. And that one handled. Zips it across. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. And takes low for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And another ball. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the right side and foul ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. They'll find the stands. Pitch. And it is 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That one misses, and the count is filled up. James Outman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there where they're hot.
Takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Number 5.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that misses off the outside edge. The Dodgers leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. Fastball for a strike. One. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up in 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First offering in the dirt. And the pitch. Swings and fouls one off. Line and pitch. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch. And it skips into the right. Austin Riley hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Goes down looking. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 2-0. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Sale back to work. Fastball for a strike. Outman, a former All-Star, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. The 0-2. In the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Man at first, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, this is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Kicks and deals. That missed inside. And 1-1. Outman gets his lead at first with nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And a foul ball. One and two now. Sale back to work. Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Swing and a miss. Hit out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's Max Muncy. He's over. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And a pitch. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
No, there's no more room.
And now the 0-1. Outside. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Back. Gone. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 5-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So the lineup flips over, and up next for Los Angeles, Mookie Betts. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuna Jr. deserved to win, but it was another phenomenal season in Mookie's career.
Action in the pen down there. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and it looks like sooner than later, you're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The line of the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch way upstairs. Still only one out here in the inning. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Betts into second.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Pierce Johnson on the pitch here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work to have. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left.
Riley Green steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch misses. Just missed. That one a little bit high, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is foul back.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Struck him out looking. So first and second with 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That comes upstairs, ball 1. 1-0. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops down. That one missed. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Misses, and now 3-2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning.
Tracks it down for the out, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Atlanta, here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. Pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch misses, 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering upstairs. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So man aboard, Ozzy Albies getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And here it comes. But it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-1. On the corner for a strike.
Back to him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
It's a good take.
The 2-2.
Bye-bye.
Here comes a 3-2. That's too high, and it's ball 4. Another walk.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Adam Duvall next up for the Braves. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one out to right. And makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third. Green hurries it back.
Were you expecting this?
Look,
Yes.
Here's Matt Olson. His first at bat was a strikeout.
No. I said that. I told you I wasn't getting you one. No, well, thank you. You're the best wife ever.
And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 5-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that
You
running.
take the cup sunset.
Here's Sean Murphy.
one now.
You want to live?
Yeah.
First offering and it just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Yeah, well, this lady didn't even want to stand in the
That's
fucking
off the inside
Dunkin' there.
edge. 2-1. Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
They're rolling out. You might have enough for one.
That's it? I mean, just tell them regular fire, not for him.
She's angry already.
This is the one?
Yes.
2 outs.
She had a fucking winning day.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Oh my God.
Hopefully this is still good. You got it last year.
Very good eye there.
You see the videos of them posting? He damaged one of my monster trucks because he knocked it off of here and it fell on his chair. And now it damaged one of the wheels.
Center, that's well struck. And that gets down into the gap.
There was one right there. Nice looking gray bear one.
He
And I
scores.
like
It's 5-2.
with the
Showed some really nice patience
Hey.
in that at bat.
Huh?
Worked himself
You
into
change out the screen.
really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could have.
yeah, I know. Just from the start.
Stay back just a
Mm,
bit
tickled.
low, and he hit the ball
Mm.
on the screws.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Jared Kelman. And the slider catches the zone.
Yeah, it blew up here twice. Both times when I wasn't up here. I was in the bathroom once, and that light was included in that.
Strike 2.
You can't expect to get a
No,
great
I
pitch
had to go
hit
downstairs to the
within
fuse box
days
and
in a row
flip
on
it
second.
twice.
He's going to have to really
2
time
different
the
times.
sights here.
Like
Make
2
sure he
hours
can
apart.
follow up the ball.
I know. Nothing more than I've ever done before.
And now the lefty. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
Thanks, I got from you? No, I don't. I'll need to break the second then yet.
And that should be extra bases. Murphy headed for the plate. The throw in. He pulls in the second, and a run comes in to score.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just one turnout of hits what he did right there.
Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Michael Harris. And that one missing low.
No, in the bag.
Up the middle, Hernandez tosses to
Huh?
first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits,
So,
no errors, and a
box
runner
are
left.
folded.
We played 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the
I
Braves 3.
brought the heater down.
We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Listen, her surgery's at 9:30 on Monday, so I need to be ready to go by 8.
How long is this going to be there?
The surgery's only about 45 minutes.
How long does she have to stay?
And now the count
Until
is
she
even.
pees. And then she'll get this done. We also got to pick up my mom on the way.
Johnson fires.
And yes, you have to go.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage
Can I go
done with that pitch.
follow you or something so I can...
Wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Just in case, I don't want to be there all day.
Next
Like,
to hit,
I'm
1 for 2.
oh, shit.
And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're
Nah.
at the top of the 5th.
Shit. Okay.
Next offering upstairs. And the righty deals. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. One down, base is empty. Not even close there. And the count is 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Drifts towards it. And that's a foul ball. Here's Johnson fires. That misses. All 3. And he walked him.
Just keep handing out gifts, boo.
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Acuna sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2. Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered in this game. Right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Backdoor breaking ball, and he didn't go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Stepping in, Enrique Hernandez. That one finds the zone for a run. 2 on, 2 outs. Center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they strand a pair. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 3. choppy with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Yeah, there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Yoshinobu Yamamoto looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Buehler also throwing. Why to kick the pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And he deals. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Here's Acuna now. That's through there for a strike.
2023 was a special season for Ronald Acuna Jr., the unanimous MVP in the National League. After putting together the first ever 40-70 season in baseball history, it's safe to say he's going to be a special player for a long time.
Here's that one deep left field, and forget it. A solo shot. It's 5-4.
He just sent this stadium into a frenzy. They're going nuts. When you're lacking velocity, it's super important that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity is not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Riley in the box again, takes the strike. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Got it by him for the K. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop. So many positives that led to that knock.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Kershaw will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Still a lot of game left. left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's the Braves DH, Adam Duvall. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
With the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
2-0. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop on the plate.
Always off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. Matt Olson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one ripped. And an automatic double as it hits the fence.
Boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 on with 2 away. Matt Olson up to the plate. Just missed. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Line drive. And that gets down to the corner. One runs in, and a second passes the plate. Not in time, he's got a double.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Now the catcher up to hit, Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss. And a 2-0. On the ground, right side, Hernandez slings to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 6-5. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tyler Matson.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out here to get some critical outs.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Mookie Betts now at the plate, 1 for 3. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to go. Jimenez warming up as well. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
A very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now at the plate, Riley Green. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Dodgers even it up. 6-6.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pulls hard, but it's a foul ball. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Outside low, ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Left-hand batter waits, and that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Wouldn't chase that time. Shohei Ohtani to bat next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Down swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but he still got the strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Tied at 6. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. This guy with light tower power. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Green stands at first with 1 out. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And another ball. There's a strike. Two now. And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Teoscar Hernandez hitting on deck circle. Man at first, 1 away. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
One out. Runners at first and second. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Couldn't get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Every one of these
And it's even up.
6 yards. They're recording that kind of.
At the belt and fires. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Oh no, there's one more. Right.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Still absolutely no chance with that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just punches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now a chance for James Outman. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
Plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2 outs. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on him. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we're all even now at 6 apiece. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Jared Kellner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. JP Fireeyes looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting loose as well. Now the 1. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Hard hit left side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now center fielder,
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch way upstairs.
25. I had the drag suit. I had some of the drag suit.
Takes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
There's a thing of beauty. Getting that ball into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a foul ball left side. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second, and plenty of time at first. And there's 2 away.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good run.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Out front, rip foul. Outside low, and 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Just misses there.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there in the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little bit.
Rips that one to right. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves strand 1, so we're still tied at 6. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Jimenez. Leading off, Will Smith. The pitch. And that clips the inside corner. Jimenez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 275 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's the 3rd, and that one finds its way through. And that rolls into the corner.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Go-ahead run on base. Max Muncy digs in now. There's a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Here's the 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game, and they rallied from 5 back. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That was quite the home run, Seggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Where's Case the Reeds?
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's got a chance. Banks off the wall. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one. Both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Dylan Lee takes over on the mound.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie Betts. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a nice strike one.
Real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. Really have to bear down.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. And now it's 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Quick catch up to the heater.
Usually you're going to see that inside fastball longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Riley Green getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
One down. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Misses off the plate. Ball one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The seats. This one was expensive. I got this one. Found this one semi-cheap. A lot of the other ones are selling this one. So
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. One before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now it catches the corner for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the late stages of Game 3. And a count 1-2.
I was going to get the gold in they weren't.
Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 8-6. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Hard hit, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Yeah, that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Off balance throw in time, and Albies is retired. And next for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Green ranges back on him, and that is gone. A monster shot to right. It's 8-7.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Really took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Just off the inside edge. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez pulls it in on the run. Long ball draws the Braves closer. And this is now an 8-7 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronaldo Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. And a pitch.
And that's in for a strike. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next offer in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. And strike 2. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Righty delivers inside at 100. Now 2-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home. So up next, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Next pitch is outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, out towards left center. Coleman puts it away, and there's 2 down. Here comes Max Muncy, and everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game,
as well as on the baseball. There's a strike to the knees. And ball 1. That's inside. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. That one in there. Sliders. And another ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That one finds the zone. Good eye right there.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to the knees. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 9-7 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. The pitch. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. And that one clips the corner. Here's a 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kelman. Upstairs. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Fastball for a strike. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. The Dodgers trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, throwing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I'll tell you what, that's a trouble.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Star Grotterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now, Michael Harris. First offering, and it just misses. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Two outs.
Oh, wait. Oh, I...
That one fouled off, 2-2. And the pitch. That one hit to right. Green sizes this one up, nabs it, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. On to the ninth now in Game 3. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Braves 7. Now on the bump, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Mookie now. And here it comes. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
We all know your chances of scoring go way up when the leadoff batter finds his way on somehow. Double play, it's a quick remedy, but the offense has to love this start with the heart of the order coming up.
Green stands in now and watches strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias up and throwing. Now snap throw to first, and Betts dives back. And a pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Oh, behind the back. Almost it. That's 2.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Freddie Freeman. First pitch just misses. Just missed.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Out to short. Gets it to first. And Freeman is retired. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Braves 7. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Evan Phillips.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now in for the Braves, Orlando Garcia. Eddie Diaz. Strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. In there at the knees. 0-2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, what would you want to get hit?
I think I'd have to say hamstring. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And ball one to the right fielder. The tying run at the plate. And that one clips the corner. This one high in the air to left center. Outfield on the move. Squeezes it.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his fastball before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. And that one fouled off.
All right, I got this at the same time as that.
With the tying run at the plate, here the last half of inning number 9. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining. At the plate, ALDS, known for his late inning heroics. And that one is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The Braves down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Very
No, nobody can do it like me. Zoom house plate with the kick was Z. I was the black top B, 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to time, now we on a warp tour. We gave up, but now we gonna give them more. KBB, mighty morphin' like Megazord. Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 15 hits. 1 error, they left 12 runners on base. For Atlanta, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
I must have missed it. That many posts on MLB beats over here? And there's still a lot. Move down lower. Now he's even lower. That's the bottom row now. This was 4 minutes ago. Let's see shit part 2. Yeah, funny. Got the 17 because there's one of two here. And then the 1, 2, 3.
If you're overgrown,
Romeo. I need some of the old ones, of course. I don't have every part in some of those games. I know all these ones are good. How long is it? I only finished 20 minutes ago. That's not too bad. Oh, yeah. Did I not fucking change the title of that game? Yeah. I did not.